L-Reagent LLC is a dynamic and fast-growing company. We develop new types of inhibitors for treating scale and paraffin depositions in oil wells. Our products are Tril well submersible containers with inhibitors for treating oil wells. Tril containers are designed to prevent scaling, deposition of salt, asphalt tar paraffin substances, formation of high viscosity emulsions, and corrosion on the downhole equipment of producing oil wells in the process of oil production. The Tril well submersible container is a device that performs efficient inhibitor dosing at required concentration for eliminating problems in oil wells. The Tril container is a universal device that can operate in wells with any operational parameters. A distinctive feature of its design is that container sections are equipped with a dosing adjustment mechanism, which allows you to customize it individually for parameters of a well within 10 minutes prior running down the hole at workovers. Transportation. One Tril container is placed in 3 packages. Each package is appropriately marked top part of the container, middle part of the container, and bottom part of the container. Operational manual is placed in the package with the top part of the container. The weight of the package is approximately 60-65 kilograms or 133-143 pounds. Each package contains 3 sections of the container. One whole container consists of 9 sections. For the convenience of transportation and loading and unloading, Tril containers are delivered on pallets. Up to 5 containers may be placed on one pallet or up to 15 packages. Order of assembly. The container is delivered disassembled in 9 sections. The sections are filled in with inhibitor. The container is assembled directly on the well side, starting from the bottom section and all the way up to the top section of the container as it runs down the hole, the same as a standard tubing string. Distinctive feature. The bottom section of the container is equipped with a blind plug and must be assembled first. When assembling, it is necessary to remove thread protective caps from each section of the container and, if necessary, remove dosing adjustment M10 bolts, according to table number 1 in the operational manual. Sections of the container and the blind plug should be torqued to 1,305 Newton meters. As soon as the container has been assembled, then the pumping equipment is attached to it. The connecting element of the container to the pumping equipment is the top collar of the container, tubing collar 73. Installation of pumping equipment to the top collar of the container is conducted in the following ways. For a SRP pump by means of a special filter or perforating tubing nipple 73. For assembly of a tubing string equipped with an ESP, the installation of a submersible electric motor is performed mainly with the tubing sub N60X73. After the equipment is installed and the well is put into operation, the produced fluid begins to wash the container from the outside and partially penetrates into it, dissolving the inhibitor and releasing it or its saturated solution out of the container. That is, self-dosing of the inhibitor occurs. Thus, the inhibitor is fed directly to the location of the problem, performing along the whole technological chain of oil production. Effective in wells with any parameters and can be used to protect surface pipelines. High effectiveness in protecting ESPs when putting wells into operation after drilling and completion or hydrofracking. For this purpose, it is sufficient enough to use only several sections from the total number of sections of the container. The method is quite cheap to deal with scaling, corrosion, and salt and paraffin depositions in oil wells. 1.5–1.8 meter sections are easily transported, may be carried manually, and do not require additional lifting mechanisms. Any additional maintenance is not required during the period of operation, which is especially important in hard-to-reach places and remote locations, in wintertime and during seasons of bad roads. Possibility to control transfer of the inhibitor by information iron. It is assembled on the well as a standard tubing string.